What a wonderful day for every stakeholder, starting from a student. I can see a lot of parents here who are so much excited to see their kids getting graduated and getting their highest, kind of a recognition, that is a convocation. And the same spirit I see from the team of New Horizon, starting from the principal, my dear friend Dr. Baswaraj, and the entire team who is organizing wonderfully this graduation day, along with the admin team. I think without their great efforts, the kind of event we are going to witness will not happen, because it requires a lot of hard work, planning and execution. And I sincerely congratulate the student and as well as the parents and entire team of New Horizon for having into their asset one more great convocation today. And I am privileged to be part of this convocation, to see all the great spirit with all you people. I think the days are so beautiful that we just celebrated our Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, the 75 years of independence. And things are going so greatly for a country like India, which is having 1.35 billion population, one of the largest population in the world. And 75 years it's not a small thing. It's the most memorable thing in everybody's life of this 1.35 billion people who are living across the world, not only in India, across the world. Today, you will not see any country in this world without Indians. And that is the achievement what we are able to do in the last 75 years. So when we talk about Indian achievement, I think the biggest advantage for India, unlike any other country in this world, is the youth. We call the demographic dividend. So what is this demographic dividend is? Out of 1.35 billion people, almost 63% of our population is below 35 age. That advantage is not there to any country in this world. So that's why the future is so bright for India. The next 25 years, when we celebrate our 100 years of celebration, I think definitely all the students who are going to receive today the convocation are going to witness that 100 years celebration, which is going to be one of the milestones in the Indian history. Because I don't know how many records we are going to break. Just a couple of days back, we already overtaken the United Kingdom in the economy, in the GDP. Because why specific to United Kingdom? We were under their rule for almost 200 years and we got independence. And today, a great day that our economy is become much bigger than UK economy, because the kind of money the UK taken from India is almost today, if you count the global entire economy, today we are talking about 100 trillion economy all together across the world. So the money which they are taken from India is closely around 30 trillion at that time. I'm talking about 1940s. That much money they are taken, but still we are not lost our hope. We work towards the development. India together achieved today whatever we are. And the credit goes to every Indian. Because when we got independence in 1947, our population was only 35 crore. And today we are 135 crore. And the economy was just, we are like nothing. We just started our journey in 1947, and today we are a 3.2 trillion economy, which is the 5th largest economy in the world. And not only the economy of India, today if you look at the largest economy in this world, that is United States of America, the highest number of doctors, the highest number of IT professionals, the highest number of academicians, the highest number of startups are run by Indians. 15% of US economy, that is a $22 trillion, is contributed none other than Indians. Today the most highest demand in US in the medical profession is for Indian doctors. The waiting period to meet Indian doctor is much higher than any other country doctor who is practicing in USA. So we progress in every sector. You name healthcare, which is very crucial. Today, 50% of the world are using Indian vaccines, which is produced in India. And in a history, nobody can able to say that in a less than 1.5 years, 220 crore vaccines are administered in one country. That is only in India. That happened only in India. 220 crore vaccines administered. That means 90% of the people are vaccinated. That is the reason today we are freely sitting in this auditorium without any mask and comfortably. This comfort is not there in anywhere in this world. So that is the confidence level, the medical profession, the healthcare profession, which built in India. Again, one of the crucial sector which I would like to talk is education, because that is the weapon which can conquer anything in this world. Today in India, we have 1,045 universities. Like all the students, you are part of Bangalore University, like that we have 1,045 universities and more than 49,500 colleges, like how New Horizon, 49,500 colleges in this country, and 2.5 million primary schools. And we don't have any count of how many play homes and this. So all together we have 460 million, that is 46 crore students who are studying from play home to PhD in this country. So which is one of the largest education system in the world. And during COVID, entire world was shut down. Universities like Harvard, universities like Kellogg's, Wharton, MIT, Stanford, Oxford, Cambridge, these all are huge universities with more than 1,000 years of history. These all unable to run the classes. All huge campuses were closed. But in India, even with a limited technology access, we are able to run successfully the classes. Nothing is interfered in our academic things. So all things are went on very smoothly. The academic sessions, classes, I think some of you people are part of that system. After crossing that system today, you are achieving one of the greatest milestone in your life, that is the graduation day. Because as rightly told by the madam, graduation day is the most memorable thing for every student. Because all theories, whatever happened in the classroom, you already witnessed in the last 3 years. All theory classes, going through all your academic textbooks, with your friends, sharing the knowledge, going around, seeing, I don't know how many films you might have seen in all these multiplexes which are close to your place. All these days are now going to end on today. So your real life journey starts from today. Because the moment you receive your convocation, the graduation certificate, you become your Facebook profile, your Instagram profile will change, saying that you are a graduate now. So that makes you are more responsible. You are more responsible. Because 75 years back, the literacy rate in India is just 15%. Only 15% people are able to write and read and speak. And today, India achieved 80% of literacy. And today, if you see the roads, if you see the connectivity, these all so much improvement which happened in the 75 years with so much corruption, so many political interferences. You might have always, I always talk very high about Bangalore city. Wherever I go, I always represent India, then Bangalore. Wherever I travel, I traveled almost 55 countries in this world and visited closely around 450 to 500 universities across the world. Wherever I go, I keep telling a lot about Bangalore city. But the kind of we built about the Bangalore city, in 3 days, everything washed out. With a very, kind of a 3 days rain, every day maybe 4 hours, 5 hours rain, all whatever we built in the last 50, 60 years is gone. Because entire media focused on only these things. The 3 days, they got a beautiful news. And if you see the roads now, everything is normal now. All people are moving in the same roads, what we see in the water up to neck. But in reality, Bangalore is a great place. Bangalore is the Silicon Valley of the world. Because I keep traveling US quite often. Today, people want to come to Bangalore. Across the world, people want to come to Bangalore than going to Silicon Valley, which is originally in California. Because of the culture, because of the opportunities. Today, the place where you people are sitting, the Kalyani Nagar, close to you people, just 3-4 kilometers from this place, some of the best companies, the global companies are built. How many people familiar Baiju? How many people familiar Baiju? So, exactly 17 years back, the same Baiju, the Baiju Ravindran, who used to teach in our college. And today, he built a company from a small office in Koramangala, which is $18 billion. Which is the world's largest edtech company. Can you believe? 28 years back, the company which started from Bangalore, the Infosys, today become a global leader. And not only this, the institutions which produced the world-class students like you, today heading some of the world's best companies. Like we call the Fortune 500 companies. In Fortune 500 companies, out of 100 companies in this world, 60 companies are headed by none other than Indians. You keep hearing the names of Sundar Pichai, the Google, and Satya Nadella, the Microsoft, and the latest edition now, the Starbucks global head, and you have Pepsi head, you have IBM head, you have Adobe head. Those are all, including Twitter, is all headed by Indians. And they are all studied from here only. They are not came from US and all. They studied from Indian universities, Indian colleges, and they went to US for higher opportunities, and they're able to get. And today, never heard, when we are in college, when you are in the same phase of view, we never dreamed that an Indian can become the richest person in the world in the top 10. We never dreamed. Nobody might have dreamed. And today, the third richest person in this world is an Indian. And this all happened in just less than 5 years. 5 years back, if you look at the balance sheet of that company, and today, it's a total change. And what I'm trying to say, it is not one party or one political leader who made this difference. This is made by people, not by parties, not by leaders. Because in 75 years of our Indian history, we've seen so many parties. You people might have seen so many CMs in Karnataka itself. In last 3 years of your graduation, you might have seen 3 CMs. The same way, in the 75 years, we've seen so many prime ministers. We've seen so many parties ruling India. But the growth story continues to grow. Today we are growing at 7.5% GDP, where entire economy of this world is degrowing. US is degrowing, China is degrowing, UK is degrowing, where India is growing. So these all things are advantage for you or not? Because you are going out of this college, going for opportunities. Some people go for higher studies, some people go for jobs. So this is the right time, I think, you are coming out of this college. And that too, a wonderful college which got a good brand name, good visibility in the market, that makes your life most easy. Because the journey becomes very easy. Because when tough times are existing, it is very difficult to survive. But now we are not in tough time, we are in a golden period. So that makes you so strong to move in a positive spirit. When I'm talking about the positive spirit, today Indian companies are acquiring global companies. 20 years back, when we were working for one of the largest multinational companies in this world, every day we were little scared. What will happen to this company? So some other international company will acquire. So what will be the future of all employees? Because everyday news is only that. Everyday news is some international company, US company, UK company, European company will acquiring Indian companies. Today the news is entirely different. Today if you open the paper, the news is more Indian companies acquiring other companies. Indian companies acquiring the global companies. This is the first time anybody can able to imagine. Today the global brands are managed by Indian companies. Today, if you look at what exactly happened in 1 minute, in 1 minute is a very small thing, correct? What happens in 1 minute? I will just give you a glimpse. In 1 minute, Amazon, the number one company in this world, makes 10,50,000 US dollar profit. In 1 minute, Amazon makes 10,50,000 profit. And Apple makes $9,82,000. I'm talking about dollars, profit in 1 minute. Microsoft makes $8,22,000 in 1 minute. Google makes $7,92,000 profit in every minute. In 1 minute, what happens digital? I'm talking about the profit. So in 1 minute, what happens digitally in the world? In 1 minute, 29.8 million people search for information in Google. Like how we search information. 28.5 million people search for information in Google in 1 minute. And 42 million people seeing the videos in mobiles or in computer or laptop across the world. And 18.2 million people looking at the status in Facebook and posting the pictures. And 42 million people sending messages in WhatsApp or in Messenger. 42 million people across the world. And 19.8 million people posting pictures in Instagram. And 14,900 people booking the car in Uber. 1.8 million people buying the products in Amazon or net, whatever e-commerce sites. So this is the power of 1 minute I'm talking. Towards economy, towards what happens. So in 1 minute, practically what happens? So which is the most popular event in this, sports event in this world? Which is very popular? In the world, I'm not talking only one event, all together. Olympics, yeah, you're right. Olympics. In Olympics, which is again very popular, everybody will be looking at that event. One event, everybody will be looking at that event, which is very popular in Olympics, which happens very fast. Yeah. The running. So in running again, 100 meters running. Correct? So who is the gold medal winner in 100 meters running? Usain Bolt. Who is the silver medal winner? Who is the bronze medal winner? The same question I keep asking wherever I go to colleges and corporate. Maybe I don't know, last time when I went to your college also asked this similar question. So when I asked the first thing, the gold medal, 80% of the students give a right answer, the Usain Bolt. When it comes to the silver medal, when it comes to the bronze medal, no one, not even one person. In one or two colleges they answered, but the secret is different. They are using the Google and searching, and they're able to give so fast, like the madam is looking already in Google. So because the Wi-Fi is there in the campus, so they're able to search and they're able to give. But practically, nobody remembers the silver and bronze medal. But in practicality, how this 100 meters running happens in Olympics, the gold medal winner, the Usain Bolt track record is how many seconds? 9.36, 9.5, all these his records. Because every time he breaks his own records. And if you look at how it happens in 100 meters, Usain Bolt touches the finishing line in 9.5 seconds. Earlier I was talking about minutes. Now I came to seconds. 9.5 seconds, he touches the finishing line. The silver medal fellow, if you look closely, his leg is in the air to touch the finishing line. There is no much difference. In second, what it makes difference? It is just 9.5 seconds. So the difference between the gold medal and silver medal, that means the Usain Bolt and the next fellow, it is just a fraction of seconds. And the bronze medal, it's a nanoseconds. He just about to raise his leg. But this entire world remembers whom? Why? Because he achieved the gold medal. And if you look at closely the story, the life story of Usain Bolt, he might have spent minimum 15 years to run, only run. Like when you give an example of Sachin Tendulkar, what you say? Eat cricket, drink cricket, sleep cricket, only cricket. His life is only cricket. You will not see much things. That's how he is able to create all the records. So that's why he is called as a god of cricket. That is the focus. The same way Usain Bolt is a focused. He does only running from morning to evening with only small breaks and small food. With that efforts, he is able to reach to that position to participate in Olympics. Otherwise, it is not easy. Because he comes from a small country, you know. It's a small country. The population is less than the entire, maybe, if you combine Bangalore, Tumkur, Mysore, that is the population of that country. So, it is not so easy to come to Olympics. He is able to get into Olympics and he runs for how many? Just 9.5 seconds. That's all. With so much practice, he runs 9.5 seconds and he gets gold and the entire world remembers him. Because he is focused. So what I request, my dear friends, now it's a time to focus on your goals. It's a time to create your story. Because nobody will write your story now. Till now, your faculty, your friends, you are all supporting people, written your story to study and come out of this college. So now your story starts from today. You have to write your story. And every story of successful people started from here. If you look at the richest people in this world, starting from Jeff Bezos to whoever you name, their stories all started from this day. And they are focused. That is the reason they are able to reach to that position what they are today. And if you can focus in a great time like this in India, definitely your future also will be greater, brighter, and you will achieve what you want, what you dream. So to conclude, I will just give one more story and conclude. I don't want to take much time giving so much jnana, because 3 years you learn so much jnana, so much textbooks and all. So the last story which I want to tell and conclude is the Formula One story. The Formula One story. So in Formula One, I think couple of you people are familiar. What is Formula One? The car racing. So which happens so fast, correct? So fast they go at 230, 240 speed in a track, not in Bangalore roads. Not in Bangalore roads. So you cannot go more than 15. So nice road also you cannot go 50 because a lot of work keep going on. Earlier we used to go at 90, 100, but now that is also not there. So Formula One tracks are huge. If you look at the Formula One tracks, like you have close Sepang in Malaysia, you have Buddha circuit in India. So these are beautiful circuits. Each Formula One circuit is around 5 kilometers radius. So they go at the speed of 230, 240 without any disturbance. Like even if rain is coming, they go. If so much extreme temperatures in Dubai, they drive. They are not bothered. So they are trained like that. So one thing I just want to focus in Formula One, when they are going at this speed of 230, 240, and they have to do a minimum of 20 rounds, the circuits, to complete the entire race. And they see who is having highest speed, and they will get the cup. So in Formula One race, when they are going at this speed, they stop at one point. They take a little break. That is called? Yeah, you are right. Pit stop. So in pit stop, suddenly someone will come, give us some food to the driver. Someone will come and clean the car. Someone will put the fuel. Somebody will come and do some minor repairs if anything is there. And somebody will come and change the tire because they go in very high speed. The tire they have to change. Not all the tires, maybe one tire. So now to talk about this one tire change, can you just guess how many minutes or seconds the person takes to change this tire? For example, if I am coming from, I live in JP Nagar, to come to this campus, I have to take a taxi. So if something happens to my taxi while coming from there to here, some tire puncture or something happen. So what happened? I will call somebody to change the tire if I don't know, if I am driving myself. So how much you pay to change your tire in car? How much you pay? Huh? Yeah, 150 depending on the emergency, maybe maximum 200, 300, that's all, correct? And how much time it will take? Yeah, 25 to 30 minutes. Or somebody very highly professional, maybe he may take 15 minutes. But the person who is changing this tire in Formula 1 car, how much he takes time? 8? One tire, 8 seconds. So this person who changes the tire for Ferrari, you know what is the salary? How much is the salary? 1.5 crores to change one tire. The same tire we are talking, we pay 200, 300. The same fellow will not change so many tires. That fellow is only for a Ferrari, he will change the Ferrari tire. Somebody will be there for Red Bull, he will change the Red Bull tire. Somebody will be there for Mercedes-Benz, he will change the Mercedes-Benz tire. Somebody will be there for Vodafone and he will change the Vodafone. So same way, each team they will have a tire changer. So the tire changer which I am talking is one of the fastest tire changer in this world. That's why he gets 1.5 crore for every tire change he does in the Formula 1 race. Because he's trained, he's focused, and he's number one in this world. And every team in Formula 1 are behind this fellow. Because he makes the difference of winning or losing. If somebody can save even fraction of second, then the winning chances will go up. The same way, I want all you people to become like that, focused, to achieve the best in your life. That's all. Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you very much to my friend Dr. Basuraj for bringing me here to share these few things. Thank you.